If we can go ahead and play this. Stop. Do you recognize the person in this video?
It appears to be Mr. Brian Higgins.
Okay. Who did that appear to be walking away from the camera in this shot?
I'm not certain.
Does it appear to be the same person as Brian Higgins?
It does appear that way, yes.
Okay, if we go ahead and play this through. Pause. Does it appear from this video that the person has anything in his hand?
I really can't tell.
What do you see in that video?
It appears to be an individual wearing a black beanie hat, black dark colored sweatshirt with some design on it, and something illuminating by his face.
Okay, so this guy named Higgins is a police officer. This is the Karen Reed case. And apparently was it Brian Higgins? Brian Higgins had said that he was not calling people the night that he went to the police station. So he's at the party where the body is going to be found in the yard, but he had left, I don't know, an hour later or so, and he's got a Jeep with a plow on the front of it. He said he went to the police station to move some cars, which he did. He did go to the police station to move some cars. But they asked him if he made any phone calls at 1:30 in the morning. And he said that he didn't. So he had testified that he did not make any phone calls. Now, it could be that he's making phone calls and he's asking people about their vehicles. Which vehicle is yours? Where did you park it? Oh, okay, here it is. He's got these keys, 4 different keys, and he has to go to the cars. So why would he lie about that? Why would he lie that he didn't make any phone calls? And then afterwards, they're going to say that he got rid of the phone. The phone that he used that night in the morning, you know, it kind of makes sense, right? You want to keep your car fresh, move some cars, right, just to get the snow off the windshield and whatnot. And, but, I mean, he's clearly making a phone call right here. And you hear how the guy says it, like something is illuminated by his face. Something, maybe it's a telephone, you know. So it's weird how they're answering these questions. It's also kind of weird how he's got his hoodie on when he comes into the police station, and then he takes his hoodie off. And then it's a blizzard outside, and he's, you know, using a phone while he's outside. Just a couple weird things there. I mean, pretty much the Karen Reed trial has been pretty unremarkable so far. I haven't seen anything. I was going to take a closer look at this, but I was kind of disappointed with one of the lawyers. Was it Foreman? He was kind of saying that it's all bullshit, so it's like he's just making comments, and ultimately he don't really give a damn. He don't really give a damn if he's trying to get to the truth or not.
Video shows him walking around in hallways and doing something entirely different, as well as moving a mysterious bag from one vehicle over to his own car.
So, I don't know, he's moving a bag. He went to move somebody's car, and so I'm like, hey, grab that bag for me. You know, it's nothing, it's not a smoking gun, but it is kind of a head scratcher. It's kind of like, what in the heck is going on? Here's
Higgins, then drives away
this Microdots did like a big time analysis of the whole thing, and he's saying that when he had drove by this house right here, check this out.
Mounted on the front.
So he's got this Jeep, and he's going to drive by the house, and they're saying that the dead body's going to be right by the flagpole. And he drives by it, but he doesn't see like a mound, or he doesn't see a body.
No shards of reflective plastic on the road in front of him. Brian Higgins then drives away from 34 Fairview Road. To the police station
and then it breaks down like where he was, you know, at, what he was doing. There's like 3 different cameras. He comes in and he parks like right here, and it just shows like, you know, the direction that he was going into, and then how he goes into a room for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and they even have like a what do you call that, a blueprint of the police station and all the rooms that's inside of it. So that's from Microdots. You can check it out. He does move several cars, but for him to testify that he didn't call anybody at 1:30 and then for the phone to be gone, it doesn't make any sense at all.
And baking soda in your kitchen, and you're not using this recipe.
Take a look at some of this.
He stops here with his elbows bent as they would be if he was manipulating his phone in front of him, in a stance consistent with interacting with text messaging.
So he's calling, he's texting, he's using his phone out there, but he's getting in different...
He focuses on his device for about 18 seconds.
So he is getting into different vehicles and whatnot. This Microdots also pointed out this interesting thing. He's saying that the prosecutor, the corrupt judge, had signaled the dirty prosecutor. And so this guy is like grilling this guy, you know, he's about to kind of get him on something. And the judge, you tell me if it looks like the judge signaled the prosecutor.
Examination is about to strike a nerve.
Then the next page, and tell me, sir, with reference to this entry right here, if you can, if that refreshes your recollection with regard to...
She takes a deep sigh. Now, we will play through what she does next once, then break it down.
With regard to the phone of Mr. and whether it refreshes your recollection on any comments Mr. Whiffen made about privacy.
Objection.
I'm going to see inside back for 2 minutes on this.
Okay. With regard...
She glances at Brennan to see if he's looking in her direction.
To the phone of Mr.
She does it again, now realizing he can see her. She abruptly raises her arm to her face in a sharp, unnatural motion, making one of the most unmistakable signals imaginable. Then she locks eyes on Robert Alessid, like a trained hound pointing to its target, all with a bizarre grin on her face that gives it all away.
And whether it refreshes your recollection on any comments Mr. Whiffen made about privacy.
Objection.
Brennan finally picks up her signal and states his objection, and she couldn't be more pleased. It's one of the strangest moments we've seen from this judge, as if the gravity of a woman fighting for her life means nothing. She's just been caught sending covert signals to the very prosecutor, whose conduct should be under scrutiny, not aided by the bench. Whatever her reasoning, this is unethical, inexcusable, and she should be removed for this infraction immediately.
I'm going to see inside back for 2 minutes on this.
Okay.
So, there you go.